Like on the result, Coach, can you just please give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective?
Yes. Good evening to all of you guys. Yes, our game plan was to stay in or to control the space in a collective and compact structure. We also wanted to play like a middle block and a high pressing style, and I think that we came good into the game, but we got an unlucky goal. I think it was own goal. I am not sure, but I think so. Yeah, but we still try to play our style, play our game plan, and then we got again an unlucky goal. And then of course it's not easy to come back against, my opinion, one of the best playing teams right now in South Africa. I think that Orlando, they were really unlucky the last game against Maritzburg. They were also really unlucky against Chippa. And today they had the luck on their side. That's the way how it is. Second half, we believed that we could come back. I'm sure that if we would score, that the game will be an exciting game. I also think that the supporters saw a good game, a really nice one. But the one issue that I didn't like, it's like the wasting time. This, I think, it should be better from the refs, that they should not let it be like it was. And then the extra joke in the end, it was only 3 minutes extra time, that I cannot believe it. But the thing is that I have to give a lot of credit to my team, to my players. We still try to come back, we still try to score until the game was a finish. Yeah, but I'm sure that we will get our luck back, because after 5 games, when everybody was putting us on a hype, I always say that we have to stay calm, stay humble, continue to work hard, and the same thing I will say now after 2 defeats, that we have to stay calm, stay humble, try to improve what we should improve, and go on. And I'm sure that we will win games fast again. Thank you.
We're now open for questions from the floor. Just keep in mind, we've got an open mic. Please identify yourself as well as the media company you represent prior to asking a question. Noted.
Evening, Coach. Kamkhano Mohale, VFM Sports. Good luck on the results, Coach. My question is, what seems to be the problem at the back? Because you started off the season on a good note. I mean, five games without conceding, and now all of a sudden, water is coming in and you start conceding goals. What seems to be the problem at the back?
I think that the 2 goals today, that was really, really unlucky. It was, I think, a shot that would probably go out. But one of us, if I'm not mistaken, given, I think that he got the ball on his hand, so the ball went in. You cannot do anything against this kind of goals. So the second goal is a really unlucky goal, and I have to, I will not say anything against Melusi, because he played since January. Unbelievable, great, and everyone make sometimes some small mistake. Yes, he got a really unlucky goal, but for me, he is one of the best goal keepers right now in South Africa, and I think that he deserves to get a call from Bafana Bafana, because he played really great, and if somebody just judge him now after one unlucky game, I would say, then he don't understand anything about goalkeeping. Thank you.
Colin Hans Joseph, and coach, I'm lucky for the game. But the main concern is through transition there was no intensity. It's like, it was too many schoolboy mistakes. How do we avoid that going into the next game?
But we have to understand that we play against one of the best teams in South Africa, and if you are not on your best, then it's not easy to get this kind of transitions playing to the end. But the good thing is now that we see that we have a gap where we should improve, and this is through a lot of training, a lot of tactical things, a lot of analyze what we should do better. And I'm sure that everyone that work hard on himself, that after a while that he will improve. So we just have to keep going, work hard, get a good analyze, see what we should improve. We have to take also the good things out, because I saw today that we had a lot of good things. Yeah, and then step by step to do it better, and hopefully when Orlando come to us the next year, that we will win the game like we did the last season. Thank you.
Coach Lorenzo from the DStv Times. You're not the first manager now to be very complimentary about this Orlando Pirates team. Having played against them now and studied and analyzed them, do you think they are the only team who can challenge Sundowns for the title this season?
I think that this year the season and the league will be really exciting, because when I just see now the table, if you win 2 games, you are up. If you lose 2 games, you are in problems. So yes, I think that they can do it. I think still that if Chiefs win tomorrow, they climb up the table. I think they will get 10 points. So it's also there. So I think that the season will be really exciting, and I'm sure that maybe 3 or 4 teams will try to challenge Sundowns this year.
Coach Vela from SABC. 4 matches now straight without scoring. You had started well. Yes, defensively you've been tight. Maybe except just in the last 2 games. Are you concerned with the lack of goals, or is it also about the way you play with no main man at the top?
Yes, we are aware about it, that we have to score if we want to win the league, the game. Yes, we have to do it much better. Yes, our final pass is still our handicap, because we are playing till to the last third grade, but the last pass, the last thing inside, it's like there where we have to improve and where we have a lot to improve. And yes, we will start straight ahead again, like we did it the last weeks. We have to improve in this kind of stage, and I'm sure that we will, and I'm sure that we will soon start a lot of goals to score.
We'll take the next 3 questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Coach, can I ask you a 2-part question? What do Parker and Kazi in particular bring to the squad? And What sort of role do you see them playing this season?
Parker, I think that he showed today that he is a really skillful, quality player. He knows how to run into the space. He is a really professional guy. He also works a lot in the training. He also still, you can see that he still wants to improve, and this is a good sign. So he's not like any, or he don't have, like he don't show like that he don't have any goals. So and also of course with his experience, he can help our young guys a lot, and he can of course tell them or try to explain them what they should do, because what I can see in this kind of young players, if they play 2 games well, they start to fight with their own mind. So it will be like, you know, like, okay, now you can relax, now you are great, now you can take it easy. And this is what they have to learn, that the main battle is to battle against your own mind, to do the work every day, what you did before you came on this stage, that you can play a good game. So the guys, they have to understand, if after they play a great game, why they played a good game. Also they have to understand after, when they play a bad game, why they played a bad game. Why? Because if they understand this, they can do the reputation all over again and again, and this is how they have to improve, and they will. But if you don't know why you played well, or if you don't know why you played bad, then you will not improve, and then you will be soon replaced. And this is that Parker can let them know that in this kind of business, you have to work every day. You have to improve every day. If not, it will soon be over. So the other one will get the chance, and only the strong ones and the people that they understand that you have to be professional in this kind of business. So no alcohol, no parties, no fast food. You have to get the sleep. And if this kind of young guys understand this and come every day in the training to learn about tactically things, then it's the only way that you can improve. Villa is the same. He can also help a lot, but of course they have to go in front of the battle. They have to show that they run, that they do the job, that they fight, because the young guys will follow them. And this is what it is. No one has a free ticket. Everyone will be judged by the performance now and what you do now. If you can't perform, then you should ask yourself, is this job the right job for you anymore?
Coach, unlucky on your loss, dangerous from Davidson. Coach, 2-part question. What happened to Ibrahim Sead, and what triggered you to convert Terofaz Onyama to a left back position? Because when he graduated from MTC, he was an attacker, but now he switched the numbers and now he's playing at the back as a left back. What triggered you to convert him into that position, and what happened to Sead? Thank you.
Thank you. Sead, unlucky, he started very well. For me, one of the best left backs in the league, but he got unfortunately injured during the training, and I just hope that he will be back maybe in 3 weeks. Then he has to start to train to come in match fitness, so it takes time. I just hope that he can reach maybe the last 2 games. Yeah, and you know, to be left back, you need a guy that has a left foot. So we saw that we have a lot of great wingers up front, and we thought that he can play as a left back, and he showed it that he can do it. But of course, it's not easy because you also have to understand tactical things and to be aware. But I think till now that he does a good job. Of course, he also has some things to improve, but he will be all-rounder soon. So he can play left back, he can play left winger, he can play right winger in front. So it will be a good thing for him.
No, I'll pass. That was about the play.
Right. And I think we've exhausted the number of questions we have for the coach. Coach, thank you very much. We'll be back shortly with the final coach. Thank you.
Thank you. I wish